But get to the future of space and future of the Space Force. Do you see, as I do, on the horizon, an actual effective, economical defense system being established by the Space Force that can either be on orbit or quickly placed on orbit within a matter of an hour or even minutes? Or even if we have the intelligence that shows us somebody's going to shoot weapons through the space domain. I mean, I see that as the opening of that window that this term that used to be called Strategic Defense Initiative, Star Wars, missile defense systems, all those things that you hear these things called. If we actually establish a real space force that's capable of getting on orbit quickly or staying on orbit, keeping our defenses on orbit all of the time and being activated in just a minute's notice, then we could have a highly effective global defense system to prevent adversaries from using the space domain to do things like fire intercontinental ballistic missiles through it
Hmm. Yeah,
instead of these piecemeal things.
yeah, that's the real key is the ICBMs. Can we shoot them down, intercept them somehow on their upward trajectory rather than as they've reached their apogee and they're falling down uh, over our country? If the people who are thinking of firing them off know that they're going to be shot down over their own country, they'd be a little more hesitant to press those two buttons to fire them.
That's right, and that's exactly how deterrence works. And I would posit that the math is easier to accomplish from the high ground, uh, looking down at the upward trajectory of a missile, than it is from attacking it from below.
I learned
So
that the hard way throwing dirt clods at my brother when I was a little kid. Somehow he always managed, he was a year and a half older than me, and he figured out that high ground bit long before I did. And I always had to throw up, and he always got to throw down. And I tell you, it was a very one sided fight.
absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Bart, and ladies and gentlemen. That's you've heard it right there. What the Space Force does for the United States of America and freedom-loving people and allies around the world is we have the opportunity to take our defenses to the high ground and take that high ground in peace and establish defense so that we have no more war. And that is the whole key to military forces, is to deter war and prevent it from happening. This is the Rob Maness Show. We'll see you next week.